Hello and welcome back to College Disc Golf News with me, your host, Nickens, talking about the Michigan State Collegiate Open that just happened over this past weekend at Renegades Trail in Holt, Michigan. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. No intro. Let's go ahead and jump into an exciting weekend of disc golf for the Great Lakes Conference. So, as I mentioned earlier in my previous video, this was a team rounds only event, and originally I had predicted Calvin to take it down. They had been the most successful team up until this point. It was really tough to bet against them. I then had Michigan State, Grand Valley State, Ferris State, and then a new team, Michigan Tech. I didn't know much about them, but I figured they looked good enough. They'll probably do pretty well. And so that was what was going on kind of leading up into the Great Lakes MSU's Collegiate Open. And boy, was I kind of all over the place on this one with the predictions, especially with Michigan Tech and Great Lakes. I didn't really know much about them coming in, and they showed out. They looked fairly solid, but the biggest thing is that Michigan State won the event very handily at home. I probably should have bet them to win, but they had let's choked the lead away last time, and so I was just wanting them to prove to me that they could win. They do it. They do it in dominant fashion with 23 down, about 4 strokes better than I had predicted. Michigan Tech, with a team that I did not know, they had one 974 rated player. I didn't really know how they were going to do at this. They did pretty well. They don't even have an Instagram, so I can't even tag them. I can't even, show, hey, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. But they did really well. So congrats to them as well. And then Calvin was able to pick up honors in third with a very respectable 16 down. They just weren't able to pick up the amount of steam they had in the past two opens. They did it really well, but again, not enough to come close to where Michigan State was 7 strokes back. The largest deficit they had won by this all season. So big shout out to Michigan State for really proving me wrong, proving that they are able to put it together in the team rounds and on a very difficult track and course that opens you up, closes you back in. So they were able to really show themselves, show that they can shoot 12 down, 11 down on a course that requires you to do a lot of different things. And that's going to be important for these regionals, for nationals, that if you're able to score on a course like this, you're going to be able to do very well. And so congrats to Michigan State, but also congrats to our other teams there that were there. Great Lakes Christian College. I was a little down on them. Didn't even predict them to get in the top 5. They were able to do so. Ferris State, they now 10 down for Ferris State. I've been higher on this team in the past. They were ranked 10 earlier, my way too early power rankings. They didn't have Benji. They didn't have most of their guys. So take it with a grain of salt. Still able to place with probably kind of some B team players on there. So still impressive overall. Now, the thing I was kind of disappointed in is Grand Valley State and Michigan did not really play up to their potential. They were getting beat, but they got beat by Michigan State's B team, which again, props to them on their B team. They are playing stellar, but I had more expectation for both these teams, and they just didn't play up to the expectation I had of them. Sometimes that happens. It's sometimes you're on that weekend, sometimes you're off. It's really one day, and that's difficult. I don't base a team's whole outlook based on one round or 2 rounds on a day. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, and it was not in the cards for them today. Just unfortunate for them overall. Because again, this course provides a lot of different opportunities to score in different ways, and it seemed like Michigan State and Michigan Tech and Calvin to an extent kind of had the blueprint and the ability to score. And it's not like, the teams kind of lower like Grand Valley, like Michigan. It's not that they didn't necessarily, have the ability to score. They just didn't take those opportunities. It's not like this course was, opening up a lot of bogeys for, the collegiate double style. There were some, but it's not a ton. There are probably about, 10 bogeys on the day between these D1 teams. It's just, they are separated by a lot of them, and this track and this course was all about scoring, and they just weren't able to do it, while Michigan State was able to do so in pretty dominating fashion for all of their teams, sweeping D1, D2, and D3. So congratulations to the Spartans. Congrats to them. They're looking better. It's good to hit your stride, early on, so that way you can keep that momentum. But let's see how they continue to grow and develop over the year. And shout out Michigan Tech. I'm interested to see how they're doing. And Great Lakes Christian. I was down on them again, but excited to see that they proved me wrong. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below for the Great Lakes Conference, how they're doing. Were you guys enjoying the videos and just this coverage overall? Maybe events you're excited for in the future. Just let me know in the comments. Excited to see your thoughts on it. This is Nickens with College Disc Off News. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.